Happiness seems to be elusive for a lot of people. Science has actually found that 50% of your ability to be happy is genetic. And 10% is the circumstances that you're in and what you have in life and how much money you have, that type of thing. And 40% is how you perceive the world and how you work with it. That means telling yourself that things can be happy and life can be good. And it's all about you allowing yourself to look at life from a new positive perspective. But also, what do we do with that 50% that's genetic? Some of us are kind of preconceived to fit into that depression mode. Did you know that meditation can overturn that and reset your set point for being depressed? It's true. You can become happy instead of depressed the more you meditate. And one simple thing to do is just meditate on compassion. And the more you meditate on compassion, just closing your eyes and thinking about, happiness and loving and caring about somebody else, and being cooperative with that person. And the more you become engrossed in that, which is a very simple meditation, and they find on PET scans, if a person's meditating on being loving and kind and cooperative to somebody, the exact same areas light up in their brain as they would if you were actually helping some down and out beggar in the street. Isn't that amazing? So just about closing your eyes, thinking about being compassionate to someone or something. Maybe it's an animal in your life. Maybe being compassionate to your dog or your cat, or helping a horse that is in a corral and doesn't have anybody to feed it. These meditations, by taking 15 minutes every day, can reset that adjustment of the genetics in your body. Now the genes are still there, but the effects of those genes are not happening because you've reset your happiness set point. And that's really important. And if you find that you've been battling with depression for years and years, then meditation is for you. You can do meditation. It's not hard. All it is closing your eyes, finding somewhere that you can go with it. You can be alone for a little while. I know if you have kids and a husband or a wife, and then maybe a mother-in-law and different people running around and nieces and nephews, that might be difficult. But get up 15 minutes early. I'm only asking for 15 minutes. And if you do it for 15 minutes, everything will be different. Just 15 minutes, morning and night. And I recommend you do it the first thing in the morning and about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And when you do it about 5 o'clock, then your spouse is going to feel better because you're going to feel happier in the evening, which is really important. Plus, you will also find that you will start eating less because you're happier. And because there's more serotonin going on in the receptor points in your nerves and your brain, the little neurons in your brain that connect to each other, you don't feel hungry. And so it's about allowing yourself to feel happy. Now, most people eat because they have anxiety going on and a lot of emotions and that type of thing going on. And once you set your happiness set point up, you don't need to eat. You eat because you're hungry and not because of your emotions. Now, everything changes at that point. You may say, well, I have these genes and they're controlling my life, but you have a way to control the genes. No one needs to be left behind in depression. With just focusing on compassion, which is natural. Think of a mother and a child. A mother doesn't have to think, I should go over and take care of this baby. It knows, a mother knows automatically inside herself that she wants to hold this baby and suckle this baby and take care of this baby and make sure that baby is safe and cared for. It's automatic within us. We are compassionate beings. That's who we are. So to meditate on compassion comes natural. We are compassionate, loving, caring beings. So allow yourself to find that compassion within yourself, for yourself. And that expression of compassion that you build for yourself also shows in a way, because in your own life, because you start to become more compassionate and loving towards yourself. Now I'm talking only 15 minutes, like I said. Cut out that extra cup of coffee in the morning. Cut out 15 minutes of TV in the afternoon or evening. And take in 15 minutes of compassionate meditation. Like I said, just closing your eyes and breathing and thinking about being compassionate towards someone or something. It will change your life. You do not have to be prisoner to the genetics that you have. And Bruce Lipton talked about it is the environment and what we do with our life that has more connection. He was a cellular biologist talking about the fact that it has more to do with our upbringing and actual environment than it does with genes. And what we decide as a belief in our life is highly important, because all those beliefs run everything in our life. So that's why the placebo effect works so well. That's why the nocebo effect, that means when you take a sugar pill and you think, oh, I'm getting better, it does, because you think you're getting better and something is doing a good job and you get better. And a nocebo effect is you were to take a negative pill and you get sick. Well, that's what we do to ourselves all the time with negative thinking. And we do the placebo effect to ourselves through the compassion meditation. To allow yourself to put into effect that powerful, somewhere between 60 and 90% change in your life that placebo can have. Placebo is amazingly powerful if we use it in the right way. You can heal anything with a placebo effect. Allow yourself to use that to change your set point for happiness. Meditate on compassion. You can do it. I love you.